We'll edit it out. Let's get it cracking. Better wait on me. You better wait on me. Oh, let's see who we got in here complaining already. Shout out to Ben Blakey. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Brother Ralphie. Shout out to TK United. Shout out to Micta Artist. Shout out to Kendrick Palmore, Reed Jones, Cafella. We'd already told you many times, and you on Facebook comment on my post. I said, get an Avi. Get a character. Why do you do this to me, Caffelli? Why? TJ McAvoy, Jason, why do you brothers do this to me? Shout out to Adrian D. Shout out to Chris Chambers. Shout out to ZZiz. Shout out to Isaiah Robinson. We have a very good topic today. I know I've been going for a couple of, probably like 3 days, something like that. Last time I was live on Sunday, right? Somebody said, can you go live every day? Listen, I gotta have topics. I gotta have some topics. I gotta survey the lands. I'm still out in the field somewhat. Getting intel for you guys. Okay, somebody, and yes, this is going on the Patreon. I'm gonna edit the first, minute or so out that I was doing whatever. Darius didn't come to preach tonight, but I'm confused. Don't worry, we got you on alert. I'm confused about that comment. I'm kind of confused. All right. This needs to be talked about because a lot of guys, they tell me, how does game work? Shout out to Antoine Drew. They say, how does game work? How can, I use game to my advantage? What can I say? What can I do to get women? And that needs to be talked about because in my dealings with women, I came to realize it's not even about game. See, what game is, because this thing, let me tell you something. A woman's already predetermined and preconditioned to fuck with who she wants. I'll say that again. Shout out to Brian Breezy. A woman is already preconditioned and she already knows who she likes and who she wants to fuck. I'm going to say that one more time for Ozzy Cortez and the guys in the back. A woman is already preconditioned and she already knows who she likes to fuck. So within the first 30 seconds, as I said in a couple previous videos, when you come up to that woman, she's going to look at you and she's going to say, oh, he's attractive, he looks good, etc., etc. Now, you can sit your goofy ass up there and try to run some pickup lines and say, well, hey, sweetheart, hey, sexy, I seen, she's going to look at you like, ew, I don't even like black guys. Oh, okay, all right, well, I got a boyfriend. It's just facts. She's conditioned. She know what she wants. If a thick white chick fucks with only black guys, guess what? It doesn't matter what you say to her. If you're a black guy and you're tall like myself and you're prop and whatever, guess what? She's going to fuck with you by default. Now, if it's another one, let's say a white woman that says, oh, I don't fuck with, black guys. I had my share in the past. Only white guys. Guess what? It doesn't matter what the fuck you say to her. Now, you can talk your way out of fucking a bitch. I've done it many a times. A woman has been really attracted to me, and my goofy red pill ass, no, not goofy, my red pill minded ass said some slick shit about, it wasn't slick shit about, about feminism and, how today's women are. And I talked my way out of fucking a bitch. Probably like a half dozen. About a dozen. Y'all know I can't keep my mouth shut on the truth. You can talk your way out of getting pussy. Because women go on how they feel. So, let's backtrack. She's already preconditioned to fuck who she wants to. Now, whether she likes black guys, great. Whether she likes white guys, great. Whether she likes Asian, Hispanic, she knows what she wants to fuck. You can't talk your way in her to like you. I'm sorry. But we all know the dating coaches have to make a buck. And hey, I applaud them. Every man should be on their hustle. But they tell you that you can talk your way into getting a bitch to like you. All of you in here who believe this shit, just unsubscribe from me. And here's the thing. The smart, intelligent individuals know this. Now, again, you can talk your way out of getting pussy. It always happens. It's happened to me at least a dozen times. Easy. A chick is digging you, she likes you, then you say something about single mothers, and or you say something about whatever. And she's like, oh, I don't know about this guy. But guess what? She's already preconditioned to like you. She knows what she wants. Politics, pretty much. I hate to break it to you, and I know it hurts. I know it doesn't feel good. But women are attracted to who they want, who they're attracted to. And that's true, guys. Jules. Some women change their mind down the line who they're attracted to, who they want to fuck with. Give you an example for all you black men out there. He said, Darius, when you hit 50K, will you give a shout out to your subscribers? I give guys shout outs to my subscribers all the time. Will you hear in the first 2-3 minutes? Do you want a personal shout out? Well, become a patron. Donate to the church, and you'll get that. Let's continue. You have to understand something. If a woman is fucking with a guy, I'll give you an example. Let's say a female, and I noticed this. Let's say a white female, Caucasian woman. She has a kid by a white guy. So her let's say her son or daughter is 100% white. Now, what'll happen is, as she gets a little older, she knows that white men, the men that she wants, the high quality men, do not want a woman with children, for the most part. So what she does is says, okay, you know what? I know these black men, I know these Negroes will accept my child, even though the child ain't fucking mixed. I've been there. So what she says is, oh, I only date or deal with black guys, excuse me. And you're like, how the fuck that happened? So you only deal with black guys now, and your child is 100% white, and you know why? It's because she preconditioned her mind to say, you know what? The white guys that I want, the successful guys, do not want me. So what I'm going to do is fuck with only black guys because they love single mother trash. So 9 times out of 10, no matter what you say to that woman, or excuse me, no matter how you come to her, if she's attracted to black men, she will say, or she already has it in her mind, she will say, oh, okay, cool. I'll fuck with you because you're black and I know you accept trash. I've been there. Always remember, though, you can talk yourself out of getting laid. Give me a second. Somebody said they want the PayPal. One second, my brothers. Multitasking. It's only me here. Remember, there's no panel. Multitasking. It's only me here. But always remember, and I'm going to say it throughout this live stream. Thank you, Mr. Banana Draco. There's the link. You can talk your way out of fucking women because they're based on fucking feelings. I've been there. I remember, I never forget, I was supposed to fuck this This Hispanic chick, she was Mexican and Guatemala, some other shit. And she was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna be over in a little bit," and you know, and she was about to give me on our way. So we're FaceTiming, you know, just chopping it up, and my ass just started, you know, just talking some red pill shit about you know, female nature and dating apps and shit like that. Guess what? She said, "Oh, that turned her off, even though she had fucked with only black guys before that." So she was gonna fuck with me regardless of what I said. But when I said some shit that she didn't feel good about or she didn't like, guess what? She says, "Oh, I'm gonna have to take a rain check tomorrow." We ended the FaceTime, and she said about 30 minutes later, she said, "Hey, I'm gonna have to take a rain check tomorrow." I said, "Yeah, I know what I said, and I know what it was that turned her off." Listen, women don't like their truth. That's why I tell you guys, do not talk to these women on the phone. Let's say you're trying to fuck. Now, you can tell them the truth after you fuck them. That don't matter. They already gave up the goods. So they're damn near forced to sit there and listen. Never talk to a woman before you fuck her. I tweeted this shit. Every time you get on the phone with her, the more you text her, the more she will analyze shit like a bitch and say, oh, I didn't like you said that. We're supposed to hang out tomorrow, but I don't want to hang out with him. I tell you guys all the time, stop all this texting women because you're going to text your way out of fucking her. You got to realize she's seeking and looking for women. Oh, excuse me, she's looking for men in her on her list to say something off the wall, to say something odd, or have her antennas go up, have her bitch antennas go up and say, "Well, I don't know about that guy," because she has so many guys. She's waiting on you to say something that she don't like. That's why I tell you, game. There's no such thing as game. You can't talk your way into a woman to getting a woman to like you. I'm going to say that throughout the live stream. You can't talk your way into getting a woman to like you. When she looks at your dumbass, she will say, I find him attractive. Okay, I'll fuck with him. Now, it's up to you if you say something off or do something stupid or that she don't like. It's not stupid. And I'll continue to use the example. If a white woman likes black men, she's gonna fuck with me just off of that. Because she's preconditioned to fuck with Negroes. I can but guess what? Now, if another white woman says, you know what, she don't fuck with black guys, or her family doesn't approve of black men, guess what? It doesn't matter what the fuck I tell her. She's gonna say, "Oh, my parents don't approve of them. Oh, I don't think my friends in my friend circle will like black men. I can't fuck with them. But hey, I have a boyfriend," or you'd be like, "Oh, okay, just take my number." She'll say, "Okay, take your number," or she'll give you a bogus phone number. She knows when she go out what she likes. I'll give you another example. Just like you black men, like majority of you black men, I'll say about 98% of you black men like overweight, BBW, thick, chunky bitches. You know who the fuck you are. 98% of you. Everybody likes who they like. I'm purging that shit out of me. So when you go out, you're going to look like, oh, any thick or BBW chick that steps to you, you're going to fuck regardless. You know who you are. You're going to fuck regardless. Because you're preconditioned to like BBW fat piggies. Thicker women, curvier women. Listen, Jesus Christ. I've even talked to women, and guys, at least so many women said this shit. They said, "Oh, the reason I like black men because they like curvier women." So what she's telling you is, I'm preconditioned to like black men because they like bigger, curvier, thicker, chunkier women. So no matter what you tell her, if 100 black men approach her, 9 times out of 10, 100 black, she's gonna fuck with those 100 black men. Again, you can say something that she doesn't like. Like you can probably say, and I've been here before too. Shout out to Mickey FC, great to see you. If you tell a woman this, if you say, well, I like to work out and I value fitness and health. If I'm talking to a BBW, curvy, Hispanic or white woman, now a lot of the times what will happen is that will throw her off. So she'll say, oh, he cares about his health. Kind of like Mr. Howard Cooper here. He does weightlifting videos and fitness videos. So a lot of times if you tell a hippo that, yeah, I work out, I value my health and fitness, a lot of times that she'll back away and drift away. Like I said, you can talk your way out of fucking these women. That's just how it is. Now, I know you've been told that you can say this. Here's the thing. Even if you can say certain things, you got a small percentage of her liking you, why would you want to try to convince a woman to like you? Like, either you gonna fuck with me or not. Okay, I'll introduce myself. What's your name, bitch? Where you from? Etc. etc. You want to get together and hang out. I'm not sitting up here convincing you and trying to hee ha ha and woo you and do all these things for you to like me. Mode 88, mode 99. We're gonna address that shit September 8th. No, September 3rd. We're gonna address all that shit. Mark your calendars. All that mode 80, mode 90 bullshit. We're going to address it September 3rd. Mark your calendars. We got a lot of work to do. But again, if I want to sell you a lie, I'll just tell you game works. Now, for guys who don't have confidence in themselves and know that they didn't hit the genetic lottery or know that their mother fucked a guy who's unattractive, or if a guy feels that, okay, I don't look good enough or I might not be tall enough, what he'll say in his head is game works for me, or I'm going to try to learn as much game as I can. Now, if you're in a certain situation, a woman, you should do a certain thing to make things happen. Again, you must do a certain thing. But if you're trying to talk her into liking you, give you an example. Let's say you're at the club. Let's say you're out and about, and you say, "Hey, hey, we should, what's your name, etc." "Oh, my name is Jennifer." "Oh, okay, my name is this. How's it going?" And you're sitting up there like, "Hey, you want to get together and go back to my place after this?" She says, "I'm not sure." Now, where your dumb ass think game works at, if she says, "I'm not sure," that means a no. Now, where you think game will come into play and you buy that little ebook, you'll say, "Oh, okay. Hey, sweetheart, guess what? I got a king size bed at home. I know you'll love it." She will say, listen, I got this at home. I got a really nice 50-inch flat screen TV. I know you'll like it. We're gonna have a good time. Come on, just me and you." Oh, look, those lips looks too sexy. Listen. Me and you, that's gonna be on. You know what? She gonna look at you like, she don't like you. Stop trying to convince her to fuck you. She either with it the first time or she's not. But you've been told that game is for you. If she says, "I don't know," or "maybe," it just means a no. Here's the thing. If she's not jumping for joy, ready to hang out with you, and said, "Okay, I'm ready," guess what? You need to let that go. She'll move the word for you if she wants you for the best. And I always use the white woman with the black guy. Because if she likes black men, you don't have to do all this crazy shit. Too many guys are jumping through hoops doing all this crazy, goofy shit, and you don't even understand that that bitch could be lesbian. You don't know what she is. Stop trying to talk her into liking you. And I know that might hurt some of your feelings, and you might think, well, why would you want to convince some? I'll say this. I'll take it a step further. Let's say you're going for the job interview. And after the job interview, or during the job interview, you say, listen, I really need this job. I'm down on my luck. I went through this my 5th interview this year in the past 3 months, and I know I would be a great candidate for your company. I can do well for you. You have to understand that, and you're trying to convince the employer. You know what the employer gonna do? They're gonna say, ugh, we're not gonna fuck with you. Okay, we'll give you a call. Just like they do that bitch. Excuse me, that's like that bitch does you. You'll say, oh, I can treat you well. And that's why you see these guys in these comment sections saying, oh, hey, sweetheart, I can take you off for dinner. I can treat you well. I can do this. The nice guy, right? I can show you a good time. Hey, you slide in her DMs, you in her comment section on Facebook. You say, oh, I can do this for you. I can treat you better than your ex. Guess what? She's preconditioned most likely to like bad boy thugs. So most likely, 9 times out of 10, she's going to click on your profile and she's going to look at you and she says, oh, that's not the type of guy I like. It doesn't matter what you tell her. Now, in some cases, she'll use you for your, free dinner or free meals, but women are preconditioned to like certain men. It's in her nature. She has a habit of doing it. That's what she wants to do. You can't change her mind about liking you. You can't do any no contact. You can't do any fraternization. I know all that shit. If you got to do all of that mind games to get a woman to like you and play this game, bruh, you just wasting your time. You just give yourself a headache. Again, can you do certain things to talk yourself out of getting the pussy? Yes. Let's be honest. Game is for guys who know they're not attractive enough. So they think, I have to convince this person to like me. I got to convince this woman to sleep with me. You never want to try to convince someone to be around you, especially a female. Because what will happen is she'll start to charge you for shit. She'll try to put stipulations on certain things. The blowjob she gives you, it will be maybe for about 30 seconds or a minute. Then she'll say, okay, let's have sex now. Or she'll say, okay, now you got to eat me out now. Because she don't really like you like that. And you kind of talked your way into it and you bought her certain things or took her out. I disagree. If you have the looks, you get her attention. The game is close to the deal. Mr. Knee Patriots. Call the show. Please call the show. You have a platform. Mr. Knee Patriots. Some women like, hold on 1 second. Messy Thrills. 1 second, my brother. Do y'all even look the shit that y'all say before y'all fucking type it out? Messy Thrills just said, some women like height. Some women like skin color. Some women like eyes and some women like a deep voice. It's not all about looks for women. You just said height, that's looks. You said skin color, that's fucking looks. You said eyes, that's fucking looks. Then you said it's not all about looks for women. Those are three things that women look at. What's your name? Talk to us where you from. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is Andrew from McAllen, Texas.
Talk to me, man.
Yeah, there's that. The whole thing about game is that these people, these pickup artists, dating coaches, is all snake oil stuff. You know, it's all fake and phony shit. Cause game only works for good-looking dudes, man. If you're a good-looking dude, you can have all the game you want. But when you're an average-looking guy or a simp, game means nothing, bro. Not a damn thing. These women expectations are so unreal, man, that you have to be a guy with 6 figures, 6-pack, 6 feet tall or more to even impress her, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I agree.
These women are so fucking out of touch with reality, man. It's insane, man. They have just unrealistic expectations when they're not worth the damn in the first place. Why would I want so much expectation for myself when the woman herself is of those standards herself? She's trash. Why would I want to be with trash? Can somebody explain that to me?
I agree, brother.
I am upset.
Listen, let's stick to the topic. Sometimes I gotta hang up. We gotta do things like that. Let's continue. Let's talk about game. Let's stick to that. We've already let's say that for another subject. You gotta understand. I'm just reading comments. What was I at? I'll give you another fucking example. Messy Thrills and whoever the case may be. I don't want to take no fucking calls because y'all talk about some other shit. I don't want to take no calls. I just don't want to do. We have 6 of y'all calling right. I just don't want to. I'll give you another fucking example. When I'm on online dating, when I used to be on that shit, all I had to do is say, this is my prerequisite. I'll text her. This is my template with women. I'll text her, hey, how tall are you? She'll say, oh, I'm 5'2", or I'm 5'5", and then 9 times out of 10 she'll say you with a question mark. I say, oh, I'm 6'3". Guess what? About 90% of the time she'll give me a heart emoji. One of these. Do you know why? Because she's preconditioned to like taller men. So I don't have to say all this game or no bullshit. Because that's what she likes. Who said, yeah, right? Get your goofy ass out of here. I don't care if we lose subscribers. YouTube on some fuck shit anyway with this shit. So guess what? I'm already in there, so it's up to me not to say any stupid shit that will turn her off. I don't have to say all these crazy things to get her to like me because I'm already in the game. What don't you guys understand about that? Select men don't need game. Thank you, Mr. Groove. I can't pronounce your name. I'll give you another example of what I used to tell women on online dating. I used to ask them all this. So do you typically go for black men? Is that your preference? And if she says, oh yeah, I usually date black men. That's who I've been with in the past for the most part. I already know that I'm in the game anyway. Now, if she tells me, oh, I really don't, get with those type of guys too much, but, I haven't been with any. I know that there's a high chance she's probably not going to fuck with me. Game is just extra talking. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to talk your way out of her fucking you because she knows right away if she wants to fuck you. I know a lot of guys going to subscribe because you subscribe to the dating coaches And that's who you love. I've already got 6 people unsubscribe already, and we've been live for 30 minutes. Because here's the thing, you've been told wrong, and you feel a certain way. Your heart is heavy, your chest is hurting, and you're like, I bought all these products. What is Darius talking about? Darius, you're a liar. I'm gonna unsubscribe and go buy more products. I'm gonna tell this guy on you. Women know in the first 30 seconds because they're preconditioned to like what they like. It's a lot. This is why a lot of the times when you approach a chick, she'll look at you and say, I'm taking her. I gotta. Guess what? She just doesn't fuck with black men, or she just doesn't fuck with that type of guy. It's just that simple. Just accept that, hey, this woman in particular doesn't like me. I'm going to go fuck with somebody else. I know I was going to lose some subscribers off of this one because I know a lot of y'all love the dating coach. And y'all been convinced and coerced into thinking that, well, game, and if I say this to a woman and I try to do these certain things, guess what? Then if I say this, she's gonna like me. You can't talk no way until getting a woman to like you. She gonna look at your dumb ass and say, okay, I'll fuck with you. Look at you. Your mouth, your nose, your eyes. I've had bitches say, oh, you have nice eyelashes. I like that in a guy. What the fuck is that? Because they're preconditioned to like certain things. So I don't have to say things. They just look at me. Do you see my eyes? They fucking look at me. And they like certain things. But you've been told you can talk her into liking you. I know it sucks because you bought a lot of products. You think, listen, women, I said this in the video, women are far more superficial than you. See, men, we just want to fuck. Let's be honest. If a bitch slide through to our place and we just look like, man, it's a Friday, you know, even she's a 6 out of 10, 9 times out of 10, majority of you gonna fuck. You say, okay, slide through. But a woman's gonna look at your face, your nose, your mouth. Guess what else she gonna do? What 99% of women do before they fuck with you. They get your picture and they send it to all her fucking friends. They don't give a fuck about what you telling her, you stupid fuck. Unsubscribe for that. They gonna get your fucking picture, send it to all her friends or her best friend that knows all about her sexcapades and how much dick she done sucked. And her friend is gonna give the approval to see if she should fuck with you. Her friend is gonna say, "Oh, he's cute, he's handsome, he has nice lips. I like this, I like that." And if her friend doesn't give the approval, it doesn't think you're attractive by the picture she fucking sends, your dumb ass ain't gonna fuck. Now unsubscribe off that. Sick of this shit, man. You think I'm fucking slow? Hey, Messy Thrills. Are you a patron or have you ever contributed tonight or in general? Let's put you on the hot seat, son. We'll give you 3 minutes to donate to the church. 3.5 minutes. It's 36 minutes right now. Or we will exile you. Nugget. And it better not be blue either. You think she just fucking says, okay, no. Us men say, okay, man, I'll fuck this bitch, whatever. But women pass pictures before they fuck you. They always do that shit. They pass dick pics and they send a picture to their friends that says, well, we gonna get into Larry King Live as well. They're gonna say, well, what do you think of this guy? You know how I fucking know? Because before I had a threesome with the last chick I had, you know what she said? She said, hey, let me send your picture to my friend before we hang out and have this threesome. I said, okay. Because her friend wanted to know if I was attractive enough and if she wanted to fuck me, as well as the chick I was dealing with. This is why they take pictures of you, to get approval from everyone else to see if you're attractive enough. I know it hurts your soul, doesn't it? It does. Because unfortunately, your mother didn't fuck a guy who wasn't attractive enough, so now you came out and you probably aren't as attractive, and whatever the case may be. You can't talk no way into a bitch to like you. You can't. What do you want me to I told you I can't lie to you up here. I can't. I agree there's about talking women into attraction. If they are attracted, the game speeds up the process. You must go through her liking you than everybody else's opinion. Exactly. But they will send the picture to her friends, my brothers. I'm just trying to help you and tell you, listen, this is how women do you. They don't just say, well, he said some nice things to me. Listen, go to Facebook or whatever these Instagram, and you see all these dudes commenting and saying all this nice shit. You're so beautiful, you're so sexy. I would do so much for you. She looked at all of them like, oh. All of them trying to talk their way into fucking her. Women depend on physical attractiveness far more than men. See, us men, we just want to fuck. We bring the physical genetics to the women. When a woman chooses you, you know what she fucking says? He's tall, great. That's going to be for my offspring. That bitch could be 5'2", 5' nothing, 5'5". If you're 6 feet or taller, guess what she's going to do? She's going to most likely fuck you. You have a higher chance of her fucking you because in her rabbit ass mind, she thinks that if I happen to get knocked up, at least my kids will have a better fucking chance. She doesn't say it, but this is what goes through her head. I knew I was going to get some guys unsubscribed because your feelings are hurt. And you most likely are not that attractive, unfortunately. Or you haven't had enough women say, oh, you're handsome, you're cute, etc., etc. So what you got to do is unsubscribe and feel a certain way and go buy more products. But you're not in the field like that. And it's all subjective too, my brothers. They hate to hear the truth. I know y'all do. And again, just always remember it's all subjective because certain women like certain guys. It's just subconscious, guys. Certain women like certain guys. Let's bring up the tattoo situation. This is why you see, guys, let me ask you a fucking question before you unsubscribe, more of you. When you're on online dating on these fucking apps, haven't you seen women say, oh, I like guys with beards and neck tattoos? That's what she likes. She's preconditioned, so she's weeding out guys so she can fuck with just those guys. I don't have a beard or neck tattoo, so there's a probably high chance that she will not fuck with me. Or there's women on online dating that says, oh, I like chocolate men, so I know I have a higher chance of her fucking with me. She's preconditioned. She knows what she wants. All I gotta do is shoot her my number. Let's make this thing happen. Now, when we exchange numbers, I can say certain things, like I said, to turn her off or make her feel a certain way, or talk my way out of the pussy. I can talk my way out of it. Yeah, must have neck beards or tattoos, or I like chocolate man, all this goofy shit. Or listen, they're telling you what I physically like. So don't come with me with, you know what she's telling you? She's telling you subconsciously, this is what I physically like. Neck beards and tattoos. I like chocolate tall black men. So don't come with me any of this bullshit and try to convince me to like me because I won't fuck with you. Enter. Your game won't work on me. I like this type of guy, this type of look. Enter. But the beauty about life is there's billions of women on this planet. So it doesn't matter if she doesn't like you. Doesn't matter. See, he said, so looks get the foot in the door? Who you been listening to, Mr. Nick? When guys say looks get their foot in the door, they probably, unfortunately, they're probably got, women haven't said that they're attractive enough. They haven't heard it enough. So they think looks don't matter. Guys, listen, I'm all for men hustling, but I'm telling you the truth. I am a truth teller. Everybody can sell products and do what they want. That's great. Looks are the make. Come on, guys. Let's be honest. Why would a woman want to be with a guy that's unattractive or below average in looks? Really? Oh, he's a fun. Let me tell you something. He's a fun guy. He has a great personality, but he's not that attractive. Guess what those type of guys get? He's an outgoing guy. He's not that attractive, and he has a fun personality. You know what those guys get? They don't get the pussy. They get the friend zone. They get the gay male best friend treatment. You have a great personality. You're outgoing, but you're not attractive enough for her. Straight to the friend zone because she doesn't find you sexually, physically attractive. So no matter what you tell her, it won't work. You can still be your friend. See, Mr. Cedric Cannon, you might find those guys unattractive, but those women find those guys attractive. That's why I tell you, it's like you're not lost hope. You're not like, oh man, these guys, I'm unattractive. No, there's someone for everybody. Everyone will like everybody, or some woman will like anybody. That's why I said there's no such thing as an incel. If you're unattractive, she'll say, oh, we can just be friends. Or if you say a certain thing on a date or get together, what she'll say is, oh, I'm turned off by this guy. She was turned on by you. Now you just have to shut the fuck up and let her talk and fuck. Yeah, they use you for attention. I knew I was gonna lose some subscribers with this live stream. I knew I was. That's no big deal. I gotta tell the truth. My father used to tell me, son, tell the truth and shame the devil. Never give our friend energy. If she ain't fucking, we ain't talking. If you want me to tell you the truth, I'm gonna tell you. Why would I want to lie to you and tell you that you can talk your way into getting a woman to like you? Why would I do that to you? And I know how the game is. Why would I subject you to that lie and be like, oh, here's the thing, I could and really profit off of it. I could, but I'm not gonna do you like that. Yeah, guys want to know, Mr. But then they get upset because they hear things that's the truth and they say, well, damn, I wasn't expecting that. There are women that like short men. Guys, you gotta believe there's women that I've talked to in the past that didn't like tall men because tall men in the past did her dirty, or tall men in the past, pumped and dumped, or whatever the case may be. So they said, okay, I want to deal with guys who are 6 feet or under 6 feet. There's women I've talked to like that. Always remember, when a woman looks at you, she knows if she's going to spread those legs within the first 30 seconds. Now it's up to you to set the get together up and make shit happen and not say nothing stupid. That's why I don't recommend you guys talk on the phone with these bitches or FaceTime, because what she's trying to do is, I'll give you an example. When a woman says, hey, can we FaceTime before we get together and hang out? You say, okay, and you act like you're going somewhere. You act like, hey, you gonna FaceTime, hey, I'm driving down the road, what's up? I'm just heading to the gym. And you talk to her for about 2 minutes, and you say, hey, I'm about to head in the gym. I don't want to get into an accident. So just shoot me a text. I'm not going to sit on it, because if I sit on the phone with these bitches on FaceTime for about 45 minutes, an hour, what's going to happen is I'm just going to get lax, I'm going to chill, and then I'm going to say something off the wall. Or she's going to ask a dumbass question like, so when last time you had sex? And if you say like, oh, I had it like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, she'll be like, oh, he's a player. I don't know about him. Or if you text too much, oh my God, I don't know. She FaceTime about 4 dudes that day just to get rid of someone. Yeah, you're going to break my heart. That dumbass shit. Why all these women put no hookups on their profile? Well, they do it for a myriad of reasons. One, because really they don't want hookups. They tired of getting pumped and dumped. They want a guy who wants to, who's gonna pay for the pussy now. See, women are dual mating strategists. So what will happen is they will already have, guys, women have dick already. They already have a guy on the side that they get fucked by. Now they want a guy who's a good man, who's like a provider type of good man, who gonna listen to her bullshit, her sad sob stories, who's gonna love on them and all that dumb shit. That's why they say no hookups, because they already got dick. Women, guys, if you don't think women love to have sex, they love to have sex. I agree, MGD Beats. Relationships are for guys who can't get women. Like, if you can't get multiple women, or you can't, your time is run out, what'll happen is you'll say, well, I think I want to be with I want something long term now. Or if a woman asks you, so what you looking for? You'll say, you'll be on some scared shit. You say, because every woman always asks, so what are you looking for? what you'll say is, fuck. In your mind, you'll be like, oh, I can't get that much pussy. I don't got multiple women. You know, I'm not well versed out in the field like that. I got a scarcity mindset. So what your dumb ass will say is, oh, I'm just looking for you know, something more long term. Or if you know she looks really good and you can't really pull a bitch that look that good, what you'll start doing is say, oh, I'm looking for something you know, more consistent and long term, someone I can bring home to mom. And you in your head, you like, damn man, I know I want to fuck this bitch, and I should have told her. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna say, oh, okay, well, I guess I can't give. Because in her mind, a lot of the time, she just wants to fuck. But she's so afraid to just tell you that she wants some dick from you. That's why she says, oh, so what you looking for? And your dumb ass to say some stupid shit. Like I said, you talk your way out of the pussy. This is going on the Patreon too. You'll say, oh, I'm just looking for something more long term, or, you know, some consistent, or if I can, someone I can bring home to mom. An all around good woman, some stupid shit like that. I've said all that dumb shit in the past. I know she looked real good, and I don't want to fuck shit up potentially. I mean, these women like to fuck. You understand? When they say no hookups, a lot of the times they can already have, or they can already have a guy. Like, see, these women get online, they already have a boyfriend. I talk to so many women who already got a guy they dealing with, or it's complicated. So now they want some other dick on the side. So you might be the guy, but then you might say something more, you know, kind of bring home to mom, or I want a good woman. Then she'll say, oh, okay, well, now she'll switch to the good woman role in her eyes. But if you tell her, oh, I'm just looking for some casual, you know, let's see what things go. Somebody I can vibe with. She's going to say, oh, okay, cool. If she says no hookups, what she's trying to do is she's trying to attract beta males. But then she knows the alpha males will say, man, fuck that bitch, man. Guys like myself will say, no hookups. Man, bitch, you fucking lying. And I'll talk to her sexual and dirty because I know that's a bullshit line. But the beta male, he'll see no hookups and say, oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta, you know, talk like a boyfriend to her, or, you know, get in interview mode and want to be with her long term. That's how women screen guys out on online dating. Who gonna push through the mold? Who gonna say, man, fuck what you talking about, no hookups? Your titties out. You at the motherfucking beach, and you talking about you want a long-term relationship? You in some leggings standing like this at the motherfucking gym with your ass out, but you talking about no hookups. The beta male will say, oh, well, she looks good. Well, okay, hey, let's have something long-term. Can we go on a date? A guy like myself will say, oh, bitch, I'll read through all that shit. Fuck what you talking about. I know you a whore. And every woman's a whore. Every woman on this planet is a whore. Every woman likes to have sex. It's just if she's attracted to you enough that she'll give it to you. Now, some women, they could be attracted to you, but not that much attracted to you. So, you know, they'll play like they, you know, like you, and then they'll put some boyfriend shit. Guys, if you give women the boyfriend material or boyfriend energy, I'm telling you, they gonna fucking treat you like that. But you gotta make it sexual. You might as well make it sexual with her, so you can just weed out her bullshit. You can just weed her shit out and say, all right, man, fuck it. If she with it, she trying to fuck with you, okay, great. If she not, then whatever. That's why I always tell guys in my one-on-one session, bro, why are you taking so fucking long to get sexual with this bitch? Oh, I just want to take it easy. Why? Why are you taking it slow? They like to get fucked. Either they're going to fuck you or they're going to get gone. Either way, it's a win-win. I already said that shit. It's a win-fucking-win. We running out of juice. We running out of juice. But it's all good. We're going to nip all that shit in the bud, my brothers, because I'm here to help you. And I know a lot of you guys are upset about what I say. I know you upset. I know you like, man, Darius, he don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know. Listen, the truth does hurt. I had to face a lot of truths in my life. A lot of them. I accepted them. I made changes and I did whatever I had to do to get certain results and everything like that. The truth hurts if you're not willing to accept it. It's a fucked up life, but I mean that's how life is. Who asked what's your favorite color? Shout out to Mr. Terrell Torrance. And guys, thank you for the men who have contributed and supported, donated to the church. We not haven't had many today, but I knew we won because a lot of guys, this stuff, it rumbles your soul. I know you want to hear about hypergamy. You want to hear about, the wall and things that make you feel good, and you want to hear about, you want to hear about those type of things. I told y'all before, the wall gonna hit every bitch, and she's still gonna have more options than you. You can be in your mid-20s, a 25-year-old. Do you know a 50-year-old woman will always have more options than you? It's just how it is. I'm not going to discuss that. Now, we will talk about Larry King Live. Let's get into him. This man got divorced 7 fucking times. What's his net worth? Because he might have some. Jesus Christ, his net worth is 150 million, around 30 million a year. So he's divorced his 7th chick. I don't know why he keeps getting married. See, the issue is, I don't fucking know why. Let's talk about that. Why do guys keep getting married? Why do guys continue to keep getting married? George Clooney is another one. I think what it is, and I used to be like a relationship type of guy, because I was kind of raised away, but still, like, I was gonna say that they can't really find true like something in them. They can be billionaires, but within their soul, in their heart, they know they need a woman. They can't be fulfilled, and it's sad because guys are successful. They on TV, they make money, they professional athletes, but they always gotta be like attached to a female. Like I always think, and that's why I always think, like, man, guys are making 60, 70, 80,000 a year, and they free agents, they fucking around doing this and that. But you got guys that's millionaires that's always need a chick with them. Oh, did y'all hear about that Mario Williams dude? He going through some shit with his baby mama. I'll put it up. Y'all hear about Mario Williams? Did anybody hear about it? Anyway, I guess it sounded like in the video. I'll play it for you guys. He was ex-NFL football player. They said star. He was he wasn't no star. Can we ask stuff about breakups? No. You can email me if you want a one-on-one session, guys. If you have any questions, if you want any topics covered, or if you want me to talk about anything, email me, please. We can set up a one-on-one session. I will give you the best advice on YouTube. Remember, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for you, though, because I can't make you feel good. Mark, he played like defensive end or something like that. But anyway, I'm about to play this dude so y'all can hear his voice. Y'all will be like, wow. Because his baby mama, I guess, logged into his accounts or something like that. And he was going crazy. He was like, like, this dude is a football player. and he going crazy. His baby mom, you can tell she white, but you gotta understand these women, man. I tell y'all, they be out for your fucking bread, bro. Like, man, I hate, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, if you have money and you know a woman is with you for money. Like, here's the thing. If you have money, you know for a fact that that woman wouldn't fuck with you if you didn't have money. That type of caliber woman or how she looks, you know that she with you for that. Like, if I can't get you and I can't pull with a certain woman when I don't have that much money and I'm, kind of coming up, then I know that she with me when I do come up for the bread. And these guys continue to have babies by these chicks. Like, bruh, these athletes need to just adopt a fucking kid. Just email me, and if you want a one-on-one session, we're going to talk about details in here right now. Email me if you want a one-on-one session. I'll put my email one more time. I don't know why these wealthy guys get married. Like, you marrying a woman with no money. Why do it? Like, why? Marriage does not make you a fucking man. Makes you an idiot, I can tell you that, especially in this day and age. The fact that there's options, you can fuck a chick and put your seed in her, and shout out to Miguel Verona. You can fuck her, put your seed in her, and have a baby. I forgot, what do you call that way? And then you don't got to deal with the woman and you have the fucking child. You can do that shit. You can literally look at a bitch, size her up, look at her genetics, look at her past history in her family, diabetes, all that bullshit. A surrogate, there we go. Sorry, you can look at all that. I can do that. I mean, it will be a steep price. But I can look at a woman and say, okay, she's 5 foot. I can go pick a woman that's 5'10", 6 feet tall. They got them all on the internet. Whatever color eyes, skin color, I can look at all that shit and say, okay, I want that woman. I'll pay you this price. Give me my fucking son or daughter. I can make it a son or daughter. Give it a son. So, okay, boom. Now I have this child or two. I have many kids I want to do by a surrogate mother. That surrogate mother's gone. You paid about $100,000. I don't know how much. Shit, these guys pay that in child support. You pay that one time, and you send that surrogate mother on her fucking way, and you got your son or two. And if you want to continue to have women around you, that long-term companion bitch, say, okay, cool, you can be around me, but guess what? I already have kids already. So you're going to accept me and my kids from this surrogate ass bitch, and you going to fuck with me. Like, guys don't even think. They just say, well, I want to be with this woman, and she don't got no money. But, like, these women don't even have $50,000 in a bank account. Fuck it. They don't even have fucking $10,000. But what they say is, well, I just want to fuck with her, and I'll bust in her. I'm worth $200 million. I'm going to knock up a bitch who ain't got $5,000 in her bank account. How does that fucking work? I'm going to knock her up and... Like, you're asking for trouble. Not even $1,000. Thank you. Listen to this. Shout out to Mr. Hunter Smith. Thank you for supporting my brother. Appreciate you, man. Guys, if you want to contribute via PayPal, all 100% proceeds go to me. There's the link. Listen to this, man. It's gonna make y'all cringe. Disclaimer. He calling the cops. He like, hey, she doing this to me, and he broke into her apartment. He didn't break into her apartment. Pretty much, I mean, he walked into her apartment. And he basically spazzing out. Listen to him now.
Shut the fuck out. No. Call the cop. Tell them to come. I am reporting this now.
Get out.
No, this is illegal. I have you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you go crying?
Get out.
Tori,
Get
I'm not playing.
out.
Here, I'll call again for you.
How are you in here right now?
Cassie, open the door. I said that to you. I said that. You heard me.
Who opened the door?
The sheriff says I'm there.
So he opened my garage for you?
He got the opener there. Yes, just how the lady in the
Look at how he sound. The reason why she got that apartment or that place where she lived is because of him. And he just stumbling over his words. That's why I tell you, don't let these women get your blood pressure up, man. Do not let these women get your blood pressure beating. I'm like, bro, she would not be where she is if it was not for you. That's why I tell y'all, man, man, it's sad, bro. Let's continue. Listen. Look how he sound though. Listen to how he sounds. Excuse me.
God, which is legal. So somebody just opened my house for you to come in. You are on my stuff. I have you. What does that mean? You're not allowed in here. You literally logged in. You didn't even let us use the iPad. Record it. Get out. No. Get out. No, I'm calling cops right here. Again.
And she closed the door and said, get out. That's what, and that's some, oh man, oh my God, man. I don't want to say I hate chicks. Oh my fucking God. Like, he's stumbling. You could tell his blood pressure high. But that's her place. She's a baby mama. She's a single mother of his kid. So guess what? She run the show. She run him. Man. He pays all her bills, man. Let's continue to listen. You can look at it. Just listen to his voice.
Leave.
And he like, nah, it sound like he crying. But if you look at the video, he like, nah. I'm like, bruh, like, dude, you are worth, I don't know how many millions of dollars, and you going back and forth with this basic bitch who wouldn't be where she was if it wasn't for her spreading her legs. He does sound helpless. That's some sad shit, bro. That's why I tell y'all, man. Like, I always try to give solutions and some positive insight on the opposite sex. But, bro, there's so many pitfalls. You might as well just stick and move. And that goes for every last one of you. You might as well just fuck and just keep that shit moving. He not crying. You know how you, like, okay, this is how you sound. Like, and this is how you look. You know how you try to explain something to somebody and you know they on some fuckery and they just looking at you like, no. Like, basically like dealing with a woman. She like, no. And he's like, his big swole ass like, no, this ain't. Listen to it.
Let me talk to them.
Is that a speaker? Hello? You doing this? The judge will know. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, this is 911. You have an emergency?
Yes. I'm sorry, Mom. I guess ex-girlfriend she broke into my iCloud, has been downloading stuff via our son's iPad.
What's the address?
Oh, so she, bruh, guys, here's the thing. Let me say this disclaimer, because I just found out what's going on. If any of you decide to get with and take any of these women serious in 2019 moving forward, I don't give a fuck what happens to you. I really don't. Matter of fact, I hope the woman that you're with breaks your heart and you fucking hang yourself. I really do. You know why? Because there's so much information out there. There's so much content out there. And you guys still insist on taking these sluts and leeches serious. You still insist on taking them serious. Why, man? Why? So when you email me, you say, well, I like this woman and she just not acting right. I'm just going to look at the shit. Especially you Snapchat guys trying to get free advice through Snapchat. I told y'all, stop doing that shit. Stop. Yes, I'm talking to you. Stop doing it. I'm not going to help you through there. A lot of guys are in denial. They say, well, I want to find love, bruh. Do you understand what the times we're living in? We living in 29 fucking teen. What every woman is a savage. She feels that, every man is against us. This is how women feel. They think every man is against us. I got to compete against him, and I got to do better than him. So what I have to do is emasculate him. So what this guy, Mario Williams, this ex-NFL star, he's not even NFL. Maybe they say NFL star because he got paid a bunch of money. But he wasn't all that great. He was pretty good, decent. He wasn't no star. But he got paid. He finessed the little contract. I admit that. But at the time, the he was just kind of a free agent that was needed. I think he played defensive end or some fool ass shit. But anyway, what happened with this guy is, or currently happening, she unlocked his iPhone, or her son's iPhone, because that's his baby mama. Her son's iPhone, or iPad, excuse me, and got into his accounts. Because y'all know how Apple links shit. That's why if you guys call, sometimes it'll fucking pop on his FaceTime. But what she tried to do, I'm trying to look at what it fucking said. She got through his accounts and maybe did some shit. Let's listen to it again real quick. Let's see.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mom. I guess ex-girlfriend she broke into my iPhone, has been downloading stuff via our son's iPad. What's your address?
That's an emergency? To break into my house?
It's illegal.
She literally just broke into my house because of our son's iPad.
No,
She hung up on you because you're a joke.
No,
Get the
the phone
fuck
was
out.
on.
Hey, leave.
Hey, sir. No, I can't do this, man. Like, seriously. Did she tell you the whole thing? We already have the issue. We already have the fact. I know you are. Yeah, no, I'm talking about that. I know. But that's the thing, though.
This is what the female will do to you. I've been there. Like trying to explain shit, and guess what? She just sit there, yeah, sure. And you're like, what are you talking? And you try to and you get even more angrier because you know the bitch on some stupid ass emotional dumb shit, and she playing the victim. But you gotta understand, when you go against women, whether it be in a courtroom or an argument or a back and forth debate, what'll happen is she'll be like, well, she'll just play the victim, and she know everybody's on her side. Because she's a female, and she's white, and he black. Bro, you done. You're fucking done anyway. There's nothing you can say or do. You can be worth $100 billion. She can have $2 in her bank account to get her a fucking hamburger from McDonald's. Guess what? Law enforcement gonna see her. Anybody gonna see her and say, oh, she's the victim. She's worth more. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. As a matter of fact, that's any woman. Hey, she ain't got to be white. That's any woman. He played oh my God, bro. All those snaps. In the cold, in the rain, doing up downs, doing drills. And all she did was lay on her back or bend over and spread her legs. He busted his nut in about 5-10 minutes. And then on top of that, guess what happened? She got knocked up. Now she controlled his life. Man, that's a fucking... Woo, that's a sad world to live, bro. Doesn't it make you kind of hate women? Now, I'll tell you not to because you can't get them that control. But it makes you really, when you hear shit like that, man, bro. Like, and here's the thing. When the guys that say, they don't dislike women, it's not about that. The fact of the matter is, it's about them wanting to fuck. If you want to fuck, you'll like put that shit past you like, well, I'll just do what I got to do. But when you push comes to shove, no man likes to be around women long term. No man likes to be a woman long term. It's just fact. Like, we can fuck and hang out, and after we fuck, it's like, you know, you're annoying. Like, you bother me. Like, go wash dishes. Like, I'm serious. Like, go wash it. Go, you know. For eons, the opposite sex have given men headaches, have taken money from them, even killed them. Like, it's just fact. Yep, straight men in general don't like being around women if it doesn't involve. You know why? And it does. Because it's biology, like Rafi said. Men and women are supposed to procreate, we're supposed to fuck. After that, that's it. That's it. This is why divorces happen and like these breakups and all this shit. You know why? Because men and women are not supposed to be together long-term in long-term settings like that. All these relationships, marriage counseling. You know why? Because we're just not supposed to be together long-term together like that. Now, it can work if the female does whatever the guy says. Back in the log cabin days. But now these women got mouths, they got bad attitudes. They know how to play wishy-washy mind games. It's like, man, fuck this shit. You know, this is just the female, man. That's why personally, I don't fuck with these bitches like that. Oh, I don't take them serious at all. Because I know what they can do to your life. They can do some damage to your life. I've seen a lot of guys, like this one dude, he on child support right now, he getting raped. And his baby mama be sending fucked up text messages. Like she be having like some dude over her house that be with his son and shit. Man, that's why I tell y'all, man, these women fucked up, man. These women fucked up. They got mental fucking issues, man. And y'all think it's gonna get even better? This shit not gonna get better. This is the succubus. Again, guys, women are being told and sold the lie that that you as a man, that men have oppressed them for billions of years. I'm serious. These bitches born in 1992, 93 and shit. 1995. They think they've been oppressed for millions of years. So they got to go get the man and treat them horribly and treat us like shit, even though we out there protecting these bitches. This is how the average woman thinks. She thinks that, you know, guys, the average woman does not like men. They just want our money and attention. And just like the average man doesn't necessarily like the woman, we just want some pussy. So now that both parties know, how about we play fair and say, okay, bitch, let's do this, and we fuck, and we get what we want, and we part ways. Why not? Instead of playing these bullshit games, these women get, nah. That's a perfect plan. Here's the thing, let's just be honest. The reason why you guys get in a relationship want something long term is because you want some consistent pussy. That's just the end all be all. It's just that simple. And you might not want to say that, yeah, that's the truth. It's the truth. But they want you to provide resources. Any man that talks to a woman, that gets with a woman, just wants some sex. How about I write on my Tinder profile and say, hey, I'm not paying for free dinners. I'm not buying women anything. I'm not buying no drinks. Women will look at me like, oh, I'm not fucking with him. So why can these women just put no hookups? Men want sex, stupid. You women are boring. I'm honestly, personally, I've never been around a funny woman in my life. I just remember I had multiple women try to like crack jokes and make me laugh, and I look at them like straight up look at them like, and I can see them like cowering like, oh, That wasn't funny. Yes, that wasn't funny. Like, you're not funny. I've never met a funny woman in my entire fucking life. I don't even force to laugh. I remember this one chick, she did something like, she made like some noise or some face. And I can tell that she makes those noises and faces with different guys she fucked with in the past, because I can tell those guys laugh. Like, I don't even know. I can just tell and read women that they do certain things because they've done them before, and they think that's gonna get a laugh out of me or whatever guy. So I look at them like, and they just cower away like, oh, yeah, like, I'm not gonna laugh to get the pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's pointless. I'm not do that shit. The thing about it is, if women when women kept it 100 and they was being real, they would say, you know what? Okay, I know you want to fuck. I want your resources. Let's make that happen. Let's set some mutual contract, and you give me X amount of dollars, and you can fuck me X amount of times. Okay, cool. But now these women want all these different things. They want to move the goalposts. They want emotional. See, women need more than us. They want emotional connections. All this emotional, all this other shit. Listen, just give me some pussy. Y'all bitch, you only gotta cook for me. I'm at the point now. I had a bitch cook for me. Matter of fact, I cook better than every bitch that I've encountered in my life. And that's sad. They can't even cook. So listen, just give me some head and, give me a back massage because after my long day, and that's it. Now we can set up a contract, and you can do that X amount of times, and I can, give you X amount of dollars. But let's keep that contract. See what's going on with women? They don't want to honor their contract, just like they don't want to honor their vows and when they get married. They just want to be in control and manipulate. See, when you set up that contract and she signed that motherfucker, you got to give me 25 blowjobs, and I give you X amount of dollars, and I might do this. And if your car break down, I'll help you out with this. But you gotta, keep that contract. See, they don't want to do that. They want to say, well, I'll suck your dick once or twice, then now I'll pull back and start asking for favors. Then if I don't get the favors, I'll just give you a barter system. Thank you, Mr. Buscaglia. And if I don't get the favors and the things that I want, the meals that I want, then I'll just withhold sex from you. No, keep it 100. If you want to play fair, just play fucking fair. Give me X amount of blowjobs. I'll do these X amount of things for you. Seriously. It can all be that simple. Well, we already know women ain't fucking simple. They want to run the fucking show. Tell her to fix her car. She want to be a man so much. I put that on my Snapchat. That's out in there. Rockefeller's funded the women movement in the 80s. I don't give a fuck. But all in all, my brothers, as far as not no fap, game, if she don't like you, she don't like you. Don't try to convince a woman to want to be with you. Oh, my Snapchat is Darius_M4. Everybody add me on Snapchat and Twitter and all that stuff. I don't use Instagram. Just fucking add me on Snapchat or Twitter. Don't ask me for all this other shit. Like Darius said, focus on yourself, find your passion, hobby, stop worrying about so much. And I try to get you guys to understand, man. Because when you really focus on yourself and your hobbies and your passions and things you love and enjoy, what'll happen is you'll
Because, and that's why I noticed, guys, like me being out there in the field, pursuing women and doing different things and trying to make shit happen. Yeah, I got laid, but I got a lot of headaches in the process. But when I had started just focusing on myself and didn't fuck with him on that level and when pursuing him crazy, I just felt better about myself. Because what happens is when you fuck with him and you don't get certain results you want, you'll feel bad about yourself because you feel like, damn, I failed. She rejected me. I failed. My Snapchat is Darius_M4. Everybody add me. How do I get a one-on-one session? Oh, if you got questions for a one-on-one session, guys, add me on Snapchat and I'll send you my email, or you can email me right now. If anybody wants a one-on-one session, I will help you. I've helped dozens of men so far. Think about setting up a damn website so I can put some good leave some good reviews. But you got to understand, when you focus on your life, I'm telling you this how it is. Because when you're focusing on women, you can't, one, it's a headache, but you can't put your all into your passion and your work. And women are the worst return on investments on this planet. I don't care what it is. Women are the worst return on investments. By far, I can't even think of anything worse than a woman being, because they don't, long term, they get worse. They nag more, they get far more unattractive, their eggs dry up, menopause, etc., etc. They gain more weight, they get more demanding, and they cost way more. Yeah, you might make more money being a married man, but they cost way more. Of course, a married man will probably make more money than me because he has to provide for that slut. He got to take that bitch on trips, 2 trips a year. He got to buy her a ton of gifts, so he has to make more than me. He has to work longer hours than me too. But I know he's more stressed out than a man like myself. He's not free. He's pretty much in prison. Dinner dates, all those type of things. Nobody wants to do that. Now, the reason why a lot of guys do it, because I'm telling you, when you have stuff going on in your life, you won't even be pressed to like to get in a relationship. And that's why I tell guys, like, when I have one-on-one session with me, I say, so what you got going on in your life? That's the first thing I ask them. I ask them how old you are. Are you black, white, Hispanic? What's your race, your ethnicity, whatever? Do you have your own place? And I ask them, so what did you got going on besides your job? Oh, I'm about to go to the community college and take some course. So you about to, so you not doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna get around too. So you calling me because of this bitch that's going crazy, that you going crazy over, but you ain't doing nothing else besides your 9 to 5? Man, I'm gonna get around to it, man. I'm making my way, man. I'm going in the fall. See how these bitches get y'all sidetracked, man? How y'all going berserk? But I understand how tough it is. How hard it is for a guy to, really concentrate, because our sex drives, I think, is more higher than women. I think it's higher in a sense. Because we always on the hunt. But that's why it's good for you to have other hobbies and different things. A woman just said to me on Insta, women would not be a pain if men didn't give them a reason to. We understand women are always unhappy. They're gonna always be unhappy until the good Lord comes back. This is how they are. Do you think Western civilization will fall, or it's just a myth? No, we're not gonna make this shit fall, man. Because if we make it fall, you know what's gonna happen? If we sit up there and say, "Oh man, I'm gonna let this Western civilization burn down. I'm gonna let this country burn down,"
and I'm gonna teach you women a lesson. They're gonna look at us and say, oh, okay,
Wait, no more equality. You're the man, right? We can't rely on women to fix anything, to build anything. So everything was gonna be on the show, on our show. So to try to wait on society to collapse, or men are just not gonna let that happen. It just can't. Women will sit back and be like, well, it's you guys' fault. And you like, bitch, what about equality? You know these bitches can't do no real work. He said a millionaire march, but the thing about it is, Jim McTowell, a lot of guys, they so thirsty for vagina. There won't be it takes a lot to, really sustain yourself. I should say that, to distract yourself from getting laid, pretty much, and to chase women. What's your advice for a 19-year-old that's working 7 hours a week? Trey Moore said, what's your advice? Darius, what's your advice for a 19-year-old? Hey, Ralphie, can you hear me, Ralphie? Ralphie, he says, Trey Moore says, Darius, what's your advice for a 19-year-old that's working 70 hours a week in the ER and going to school? Ralphie, what is my advice for him? TJ McAvoy Jensen, what is my advice for him? You email me and set up a one-on-one session, and we can go from there. So I will shoot you my email. We can set that up, my brother, because I'm here to help you. That goes for any of you if you want a one-on-one session. Got the AFI Ken. Hey, great to see you, AFI. I love your stuff that you put on Instagram, man. I'll be always checking for your stories and your positive messages, because a lot of times we do need different tips in life besides female nature and fuckery. Because let's be honest, women ain't gonna change, but we need to stay up on game with dealing with them and understanding them. But it's good to have different approach when it comes to creating content. So I like AFI Kingdom's Instagram content. You can drop that if you want to, your Instagram at name, username, because he has a lot of good memes, a lot of good quick tip videos, a lot of motivation on there for a lot of guys. Just chatted with a 52-year-old online with 4 kids. She said in 3 weeks she got almost 500 messages. She can't speak English. That's how it be, man. That's why I tell guys, you might as well not be on that online dating thing, man. Like really start focusing on your life and what's best for you. Whatever you do, don't get a girlfriend or get married. If the government takes their rights away, he will change. I've learned to become indifferent to their victimology. And this is another thing. Just like y'all heard about that guy, Mario Williams, he was on some dumbass shit and crying and, oh man, all this other shit. Listen, when a woman tries to pull any bullshit on you and play any games or play the victim or try to undermine you, by all means, do not try to argue with them or debate or any of that shit. Don't try none of that. Just walk away, because you'll save a lot of energy. Because I've dealt with women, like, I'll give you an example, guys. Like a woman, we were supposed to get together on a Saturday, right? Supposed to hang out. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna show up, and then all this other shit, I'm excited. She ain't show up. She says, hey, I'm gonna be able to make it. I got stuck at work or whatever. And I knew it was a lie, because I've heard this from so many different women in my life. Guess what? I didn't argue with her. I didn't try to make her feel guilty. I didn't try to like debate with her. I didn't say like, okay. Guess what I did? I just didn't say nothing. I was like, just like it didn't happen, like she didn't exist. Do you know she came back the next day and was like, hey, I'm sorry, can I make it up to you? I didn't mean to, da 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 da. I can take care, I can cook dinner, I can do all this. I'm like, all right, man. She went all out. That's what I tell you guys. When a woman pulls some bullshit or she says something off or she tries to undermine you, just let that go. Just don't try. And I know it's tempting because you like, bitch, why the fuck would you do that? You want answers to their fuckery. But women, that's their job to be on some dumb shit. That's their fucking job. They always on some fuckery. Shit. My bad, my brothers. Try to fucking multitask again. Here I go again. I don't like to hate people, but it's totally reasonable if someone would hate women. They're horrible people. It's true. They are horrible people. Give me a second, guys. There's how tall are you compared to your family? I'm pretty compared to my two brothers, they're like 6 feet tall, both of them. My dad's 6 feet, so I got the extra 3 inches. So yeah. And he don't eat, only drink juice. Let's get back to what we was talking about. He's six, almost 6'1", something like that. Yeah, it's high. It's like 2 and 3 are antidepressants. Why do women suffer from mental illness so much more than men? Well, because they're not meant to do the things we're doing. Like, women think that they get to work, go to school. I said this before. Work, go to school, and fuck like me, and drink like us, and they can't handle that. That's not how their bodies and are built. It's a reason why we're both built different. Our bone structure, our physique, and everything of that nature. Women are meant to stay in the house. Why do you think the most happiest women are housewives? Are women who, take care of the kids. Like, I give you an example. When I drop my daughter off at school, the happiest bitches are the fucking like stay-at-home moms. You can tell they stay-at-home moms because they walk back home and shit. And they're just happy as fuck. That's because they chose that route to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna let my husband work. Now I don't know how they are at home. I'm not saying they're good individuals, but I'm saying when I see their face, they happy. They got blowjob mouths. Like when I pick my daughters up from school, these moms have blowjob mouths. I just look at them like, sometimes I'm like, man, I know you get some good head. You stay at home ass bitch. Like your husband works 60 hours a week, and all you gotta do is suck dick and take care of it. I always think I just look at some of these bitches, and that's how a lot of these women are, man. They have blowjob mouths. And but you gotta understand, when a woman accepts her role and she's like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z, and you do X, Y, Z. The thing about it is women don't honor their contracts. So it's hard. Like, you can marry a bitch and she'd be like, yeah, okay, okay, I'm gonna do this X, Y, Z. I'm gonna be faithful. I'm gonna stick with you. I ain't gonna divorce you. But she has the option to leave you. That's why it's so tricky. Like you can have some bitches that suck good pipe, clean, cook, but you don't know because their minds change so rapidly, and they just get tired of you one day. That's the whole thing that's why I can't get married because their minds change quick, and I just can't take that risk. I'm a risk taker, but I want to take risks at my own discretion. Like I want to be in control of that risk. Then if I'm starting a business or doing something like that, but if I get married and I have a woman, you know, that you know she's finicky, flaky, emotions up and down, she mood swings, I'm not about to commit to that. Knowing I'm level-headed, I'm logical, she gonna, you know, pull some dumbass shit. So what kind of things can you help with? Dude, just fucking email me. I'm not gonna answer all these crazy questions there. Email me if you want a one-on-one session. That goes for all of you. Make sure all of you are subscribed and click on the little bell so you be notified because a lot of guys saying they're not getting the streams, the notifications, all this stupid shit. Make sure, guys, all of you. Just email me or add me on Snapchat and I will tell you the rates. We're not doing all that shit here. I think the real battle of MGTOW is with simps and manginas, not women. Story time. Well, fuck it. We got a quick story. Did I answer all the questions for the game topic today? Did I do that today? I hope I did because I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, what about game and all this other shit. Jeopardy today? No, we gonna do that shit Sunday shit. Hey, you know, I got some. I think I'm gonna do something special for when I hit 50,000 subscribers. I'm gonna do something real special for guys like Ralphie, for guys like Boosted Coyote, Mickey's, the Countdown Supermans, a host of other you. I'm gonna do something special when I get to 50,000 subscribers. We're gonna have a really good. I don't want to say not employee appreciation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Subscriber appreciation. Excuse me. TJ McAvoy Jensen's of the world, Terrell Torrance's of the world, and a few others. Yes, you told the truth. People want to subscribe to The Truth Hurts. Okay, we got a simp story. What story? Excuse me. What was the summertime about? Summer. Oh yeah, shit. If you missed this live stream, if you want to become a patron, I probably lost some patrons too, just for me telling the truth. Click on the link and become a patron. $10 a month, or you can choose a tier. Support me. Guys are sub because they bar. Yeah, you don't gotta be hurt. But you want me to tell you a lie? I can't do that to y'all, man. So there's a Patreon link. If you missed any live streams in the past, if you missed any if you're gonna miss any in the future, if you're a busy guy, if you work second shift, whatever the case may be, if you want to listen to any conversation I have with any women, any witches, any sluts, any of that, become a patron. There's the link. Why is this in my recommendations? Because you need to get your goofy ass here and listen to it if you're a guy. All right, we got story time. Quick story, not quick. Give me a topic, man. We got one story time. Go. Here's the thing. I was thinking about going live tomorrow, but I'm gonna drop the video. That's why I'm just keep it. Darius, the red pill chose you. It did. Y'all not give me a topic. I've already done the whole looks thing. Financial mistakes. I don't make financial mistakes. That's one thing I don't. You can credit that to my dad. I don't make financial mistakes. Well, women, I mean, I broke bread in the past, but as far as like financial mistakes or do some stupid shit, no. The most simple thing you've ever made, like cook. Oh yeah, I had I think I told y'all for the new guys, I was story time about your baby mama. Hell no, she probably listening. She tried to throw a fit this afternoon and shit. I don't get into that. I don't like getting all this shit. Cause like I said, I got my legal shit taken care of. I don't want none of those shit to come back. I ain't dealing with no extra shit. Worst experience with women? Notes with flowers. Well, what happened? I mean, I sent flowers twice to a bitch before, like 2 different bitches. Oh yeah, William Joyce, that's some female shit. We don't do the ha, I'm kidding. What bitches do that? Women do that shit. We don't do that here. Crazy experience with a woman. As far as sexual, I think I told y'all a lot of stories. Like a bitch was sucking my dick and she threw up and she wiped my dick off and kept going. That was probably the most craziest, I think. Darius is the man. Oh, there you go, Will. I knew. See, you gotta understand, when you let guys slide, I just let them stay a little bit longer so they can say something goofy like that. See you later, Mr. Joyce. You can come back with another account. I'm thinking of a good story, guys. Like, as far as what crazy experience? The time you gave a chick a ride and then you kicked her out plane trip. Oh, I got a funny story. Oh shit. That's why I tell y'all, man, y'all get rid of these hoes quick, man. This is what happened. I was fucking with this. I had it was like a year and a half ago, like a couple years ago, I think. It had to be like a couple years ago. And I had I met this chick off was it Tinder? And she was a cute little thick black chick. So I drove, she lived about 30 minutes away. She said, I don't got no car. And then what happened was I was talking dirty to her, right? No, she lived about 20 minutes away. 25 minutes away. Anyway, she was like, I don't got no car. Can you come get me? I was like, oh, man. I was like, man. And I was like, hey, you got some gas money? Because I'm kind of low. Because, I was like, you got to pay your funds to fuck with me. She was like, yeah, I got some. She's like, I'll lob you 10. I was like, okay, cool. So, but as I'm on the way, I'm talking sexual to her. I'm talking kind of dirty to her. So she can know, like, okay, this what type of guy he is. This what he want. He trying to fuck with me like that and everything of that nature. So as I'm talking sexual to her, she's like, yeah, she kind of reciprocating that energy, but she's kind of like, she said, you gotta, something about like take it kind of slow with me because I'm kind of shy with like a wink. I was like, okay, cool, but she was with it though. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm gonna get her. We're gonna come back to my place and chill, and we're gonna, and I'm just gonna make it happen. So she gave her a little $10. I think it was like $10, $15, something like that. So I went and got her and came back, and we had my crib and everything, and we chopping it up, talking. I'm about to make a move, and she like, and she just kind of standoffish, pushing away. I'm like, oh, y'all some slithery ass, snake ass bitches. I hate when bitches do that. They know they come to your house. Because my thing is, if I come pick you up and you give me gas money, you have no way home. Like, Uber cost at least you about $25, $30 for you to get home. So at least you can come get some dick and hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, bitch. She lived with her like mom. She had no car, so I was like, okay, this gonna be in your mind. You think it's gonna be an easy fuck? I thought it was gonna be easy. Came back, and she, kind of like slithering and like, I don't do it. I swear to God, she said, I don't have sex with guys on the first night. So I said, oh my fucking God, you bitch. Like, don't fucking, like, and I said, I literally laughed. I said, okay. I wasn't even gonna try to like finesse it and try to pull it longer. And then, cause I sat down, I went to the kitchen, got something to drink, and I sat down and was drinking something. She was like, she's like, are you okay? Are you mad? I was like, oh, I'm not mad. She's like, all right. She's like, hey, can you, she's like, all right, I guess I'm ready to go home now. I'm like, so you telling me you paid me $15 just to come to my place, and like, you understand, a lot of guys do that shit. Like, a lot of females do that shit. They act like they into you just to like, they will come all the way to your place just to reject you. Do you understand that? They will come all the way to your place just to reject you, man. And then, so I said, okay, I'm gonna do your ass like this. I said, I'm gonna teach y'all bitches a lesson. I never forget. So she get in my car. She was like, everything okay? I'm like, yeah. So we drive, and instead of me going to her place, I veer off a little bit. I go about 3 minutes down. I go about 5 minutes. I go about 5 minutes down, and I make a left on another road. So I'm going down, and I'm going down and down and down for about another 7-8 minutes. And I said, all right, and I see a gas station, right? True story. I said, I'm like, you gonna come to my motherfucking house and say you gonna fuck on the first night? You don't got no car. You live with your fucking. She didn't even work. She was going to school. She was in the process of getting her bachelor's degree or some shit. So I went to the gas station. I was like, and then, I swear to God, she was like, I was like, hey, could you tell him, give me 30 on Palm 2? And she was like, you got the money? I was like, oh, just tell him 30 on Pump 2. And then her eyes were almost like a deer in the headlights. She's like, you got your card or anything? I was like, no, I'll just pay for it out here. Just tell him 30 on Pump 2. And she starts, so she was like, no. I swear to God, man, this bitch. She's like, no. It's like, I'm like, what you talking about? Just tell him that. And she started to cry. And like, I remember it was this white dude that was at the next pump above us. And he's kind of looking in. I'm like, man, I got to get this bitch out. Because she's like, no, can you please take me home, please? I swear to God, man, God's my witness. She was like, please take me home. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, listen, just go tell him 30 on Pump 2. Right? And I'm like, she knew what it was. Because I'm like, man, I don't play that fucking, I was like, listen, man, I don't play that like, that back and forth, like, I don't fuck with guys first. I'm like, man, I came to get you. We supposed to be hanging out, having a good time, but you know, on some wishy-washy shit. And then I explained to her in the car, and then I'm like, listen, just tell him this 30 on Pump 2, man. Just and she knew what it was. She was like, no, please. I don't have no way to get back home. I'm like, you didn't think about that when you was at my place? And I'm like, and that's what you gotta understand. I was telling her, like, she was on some dumb shit. And I'm like, man, really, like, bro, you could have just and I told him, you could have just got some dick and went home. Like, and I was telling, like, what's the point of doing it? Like, and I was sitting there, she was like, we were sitting in the car, I was like, man. She's like, okay, and then she said, okay, we can go back to your place and have sex, come on. I was like, man, I don't even want that shit no more, because that's not even organic. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, she could put some rape charges, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I was like, man, that shit ain't even organic like that, man. I don't even want it. So then I was like, just tell him, man, and I was like, listen, let's just get some gas and let's just go. She's like, are you gonna drop me? She's like, are you gonna leave? And I'm like, and I'm sitting there like, no, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get some gas. I was like, I ain't gonna do you like that. And she's like, okay. And then, she get out the car and she's still kind of looking back. As soon as that bitch closed the motherfucking door, I put that motherfucking gear. I pushed that motherfucking gear and I'm gone. Out of there. That's probably, it wasn't the crazy, it was one of the savage stories I did to a bitch. So I'm like, man, it was a long week, and I had got like, I was like, man, it was easy fuck. And that's what bitches do though, guys. Like, Harold Cooper, they think they pussy is everything. It's like, bitch, I'm driving you. You live at home, you don't even work. Yeah, you go to school, but that don't mean shit. You ain't generating no income anyway. And then, you know, she's supposed to fuck. And I said, man, just get your... I could have easily, like, took her home. But I'm like, man, I'm getting you the fuck out. So she, you know, it's fun. She was like, please, no, please. I'm thinking like, did you think about that shit when you was at my fucking house? Like, while you pleading and crying in my fucking passenger seat. And I remember she had got out and it was the white guy. She was like, hey, please, can I use your phone? She didn't even have a phone, guys. Oh, I think her phone died. But she said, can I use your phone, please? And then she's like, can you take me down there? She was asking some white dude, like, can you take me down there to like her place or some shit like that, or drop her off farther? I'm like, yeah, because I could have, and I thought about it, I was like, I could have went like halfway to her, like, and stopped at a gas station and make her go back halfway. But I intentionally veered somewhere else, so she had to take a longer route to get to her place. So I didn't want her place to be any sort of walking distance, like that she can walk within like and be there at like hour. It would have took her like 3 hours probably to get back to her shit, maybe longer than that. So that was my craziest story, man. I had to teach that bitch a lesson, man. I was mad as hell. I was so mad that day because it's like, yo, like I laid the groundwork and let you know what was gonna happen. Like, what did you plan? And a lot of these bitches do that shit, man. They do that dumb shit, man. It's so annoying, but what can you say? That's what they think. Like, guys, you understand? Women think that, oh, my presence is enough type of shit. Man, that's why I'm like, man, you bitches ain't shit, man. Your presence ain't shit. It ain't shit. I'm just trying to fuck and get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, she could have easily got some dick and went home. Like, you put through all that trouble, all those tears, and that's what women do. They try to just reject you to make themselves feel better and shit. It's like, man, y'all some dumb shit. And their egos be out of control. They think, bitch, because they got a pussy. Like, guys, I'm serious. This bitch didn't work. She had no car, and she lived with her mom. It's like, yeah, you go to school. What does that mean? I don't mean shit. Like, you going to school, that's what you telling me. I don't even know if you're actually going there. So I'm just going off your motherfucking word. And I said 30 old pump 2, man. I'm like, come on, man. I'm sitting in the parking lot like, yo, just 30 old pump 2. I said that about 40 times. She's like, no. Oh, man, I never forget. I bet you that bitch won't. Here's the thing. But I laid the groundwork for another guy. So, you know, I laid the groundwork for the next guy so she won't pull no finicky ass, you know, dumb shit with the next dude. So the next black guy she get, that's why I tell y'all gotta pay this shit forward, man. Y'all gotta pay it forward with these bitches, man. If a bitch do something stupid, you do her dirty or kick her out. So then when she get to the next guy, hopefully something click in her head. You never know, but it has to be repercussions and accountability. You can't have these bitches come to your place and then cuddle with you and then have them go home in the morning. No, man. You gotta go now. You get your ass out fucking now. None of this fucking, I'm waiting and shit. I'll wait on you. No, bitch, if you ain't comfortable right now, you ain't never gonna be comfortable. You ain't gonna be comfortable tomorrow, next week. If you ain't comfortable now, you ain't making it happen now, then fuck it, man. I can't fuck with you on that level there. I'm not the type of dude that be on some waiting shit. Women reject guys just to boost their ego. Did you ever catch a woman cheating on you? I caught a lot of bitches with their phone like put down and shit, like set down. I caught a lot of bitches like that. I caught like women so sneaky, because they don't want to seem like they hoes anyway. So they are tactical with their shit. They know what to do, they know what to say. But I know when a woman's fucking around with somebody else. I know the signs. Way back when, I didn't know the signs. I used to sense certain things. Like, yeah, I think this bitch on some stupid shit. And but now I just know right away. I'm just such a. I've studied the female so much that it's like there's nothing a woman can say or do that will kind of throw me off, you know, or make me like, I'm kind of confused. You know, what is the pettiest and effed up thing a woman has ever done to you? I don't fucking remember, man. I don't know. They did a lot of petty, stupid. Every woman I dealt with does some petty ass stupid shit. For the most part. Every female, man. That's how they are, man. And that's the thing. This is what we living with. I'm thinking like pettiest. Oh, some bitch keyed my car years ago. It was years and years ago. I don't want to say petty. I don't know, man. Yeah, keyed my car a few years ago. Game only works if the woman is attracted to you. What do you think of the dating coaches on YouTube, Darius? Well, I just said it's all a business for them, and I don't knock anybody's hustle because every man needs to eat and do what they need to do. But there's a lot of guys who don't have the confidence or who just don't have the looks necessarily, or who think they don't look good enough. Because I had a one-on-one session with a guy. He's like, yeah, how do you think I look? I'm like, man, you'd be a good wingman, no homo. The Saturday night out in downtown Chicago or Friday. And a lot of guys don't think that they're good enough. So what dating coaches do, they prey on the weak guys who think, oh, I'm not good enough. But it starts up upstairs. If you know you're good enough, here's the thing. I know that I'm not attracted to every female. No homo. I know I'm not attractive to every chick that I'm going to talk to. But I know I'm attracted to enough women that I can get laid. And a lot of these guys, they don't think that. They think that, man, I got to do these certain things, X, Y, Z, to get certain results that I want. It's like, man, you don't got to do all that. Honestly, guys, all you need is one chick to fuck with you on that level. Like one. Y'all tell me you can't find, like this. I said I don't understand the incel thing. Maybe it's by choice, but one bitch on this planet that's gonna fuck you and suck your dick whenever. You telling me y'all can't find one on this planet? But we got the headaches and the stress and all that bullshit. So guys, give me a second. If you guys want to add me on Snapchat once again, add me, Darius_M4. If you want a one-on-one session, hit me up through there or email me. We can set that up. I will discuss more in detail when you email me. Incel is a choice. It's not a. It is a choice. Like I always say, you can't tell me you get one chick to like you, one chick to fuck with you and suck your dick. That's not true. The moment a chick get act goofy or give off a bad vibe on the date, just say have a nice sweetheart and walk away from the meeting. Don't even say that. See, that's the thing. When you say that shit, she'll be like, some bitches be like, or try to like run. She'll like probably run and leave your ass and dip off. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You just gotta get up and say, hey, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. And I've done that on like dates with women in the past. Like I'm hanging out with them. I ain't gonna lie. If I wanted a free meal from a bitch, I'll do that. I would do that. But I'm like in the past, like if a woman was on some stupid shit and I knew she wasn't trying to fuck, like I did this to this woman. She was like, we was finishing up eating, right? And it was a while back. And she was like, oh, so I was like, so what you want? I'm like, what you up to tonight? And it was like 9:30. She was like, I'm kind of tired. I gotta work in the morning. I was like, oh, you ain't trying to fuck. So I said, oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I went and I motherfucking veered off. I'm like, man, fuck this bitch. You ain't gonna have me break my bread. I'm gonna break the bread anyway. Pay half or nothing. I'm like, you ain't be on no, oh, I'm tired. Who the fuck works on Saturday? And even if you gotta work Saturday, like guys, these bitches be lying. Do y'all know they be going out to the club on Friday night stay out till fucking 2, 3 a.m., then gotta get up in the morning at 7. They do this shit. These bitches be fucking staying on all night and then get up in the morning and they love coffee. They be drinking coffee and shit to get their day started. You telling me y'all bitches be going to sleep at 10 p.m., 9:30? I remember she was like, oh, I gotta work the morning. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You one of them bitches. I always say that, man. Like, you one of them bitches. And I just, I ain't tell her, but I was just like, oh, okay. I knew I wouldn't fuck. All right. And a lot of women do that shit. They just go out for free attention, guys. That's why, man, this is the female. These bitches ain't shit. Real talk. So, guys, love you, man. We're going to be live, I don't know, maybe in a couple of days. But we will dropping a video tomorrow. Video will be a little different. I was going to drop the video on Monday that I was going to drop today. But I switched it because I want to finish doing some editing. Any questions, concerns you guys have? If not, we out of here.